Take a mental health day. Hello, family. I'm your welding coach, Black Feniks, checking in, and today I just wanted to talk to you briefly about taking a mental health day. I think it's very important that you would find a day for yourself. And the only reason I wanted to highlight this is because when it comes to our community, a lot of times we don't get the proper education on mental health. We don't get the proper counseling. We don't get the help, the assistance. Half the time, we don't even know we got problems. We just say, oh, he all right. You know, we'll say something, oh, that's just them, you know, so-and-so, you know, but we don't really get the proper help, especially as black men. So it's very critical, family, that we would take some time out to regroup. Because if you a man that always help other people, you help put smiles on other people's face, you try to make sure they good, you try to get them in a situation. And a lot of times you would do that and you would be left out in the cold, or everybody be happy around you, but you're not happy. You know, your wife, your spouse, everybody's saying like, oh, they good, but you ain't good, you know. And a lot of times you don't want to share how you truly feel, especially with your spouse or a girlfriend or your lifelong partner, because sometimes when you share it with them, family, it's like they gonna replace how you feel with how they feel. Salute, thanks for checking in. I appreciate that, family. Thanks for that blessing. A lot of times they will take how you feel and they will put themselves in the equation, like, you know, well, I did this. Well, what about this? Well, what? It ain't about you. I just want to talk and just let you know how I feel right now. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, because, you know, they love you, and sometimes they expect that you feel like they feel, but you really don't feel like they feel. You know, you got some extra pressure on your shoulders that you just don't talk about. And I think a lot of times we'll deal with things as men and we'll just push it off. Oh, I ain't dealing with that. And push it off. And over time, it gets so heavy on your shoulder, fam, where you break down. And you wondering like, or other people are wondering like, man, it look like everything is good. What's going on? How did he break down? Because you've been dealing with so much for so long. You never really voiced it. You never really talked to anybody about it. You never really cried like you need to just get it out of you. And eventually, you know, you crumble or you fall. Now, they said that a wise man will fall several times and get back up. So it's okay for us to fall, family, as long as we get back up. But I understand that the pressures of life can get real, especially for African Americans, black natives, because we don't get any, everything is, if we try to say someone did us bad or stepped on us, he just playing the victim. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tough it up. Man, America, like I say, America to me has painted a nasty picture for black natives. And then I was thinking of something I seen today, and I just want to throw this out there because I ran across some information and found out that Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, has actually put it on the ballot to vote for it to reinstate Jim Crow law in Mississippi. Sometimes we think we're going forward and we go 2-3 steps backwards. And I've traveled through Mississippi several times. And I'm in Arkansas, family. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, for our people, fam, it's rough, it's hard. You know, like, the system isn't set up for us, period. So we have to get some help, fam. We have to work together, and we have to find someone that we can trust to talk to help us delegate through this crazy society, this world that we're in right now. So I just wanted to say, male or female, if you're going through something, family, find someone to talk to. Let me check in and lock this message in, fam. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? From Blytheville. I know it's different. It's different. If you any part of Arkansas, fam, you know, and I'm from, like I say, I was born in Little Rock. I'm in Little Rock right now, but I was raised in the Southeast in the Delta. So I'm down in the Delta lands and the flatlands, you know, by the Mississippi River, cotton fields, you know, bean fields, rice fields, you know, so fields. So, you know, down there it's different, family. It's just a different life. And I just wanted to highlight because a lot of my brothers and sisters in these areas, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, have never left them areas. Like, and if a person has never left an area where they grew up at, they never got a chance to see a different life, a different perspective. And I think that that can be detrimental to a person because you would think it's only one way. And the world is bigger than the small towns we come from, the small areas we come from. But we don't know that until we start traveling and getting ourselves out there and seeing life and actually shaking hands and meeting people. So, you know, I do want to say this, you know, to each his own on where you go for your help. But I think as a black native, I think you should find you a counselor or someone to talk to that look like you. You know, someone that who's studied and familiar with what you're going through, your struggles. You know, each culture has counselors and teachers and professionals that help guide their culture. But we don't have a lot of that in the black Native community, African American Native community. We don't have a lot of that. But I will say this, find you somebody, family, to talk to. Find you somebody to where once you leave, whatever y'all talked about stays there. They won't bring it up again. They won't say, well, I remember when you was, yeah, I was thinking some type of way at that time. You know, so you got to find somebody you can vent with that won't hold it over your head, but you also want to leave it where it's at. It's like you want to have a discussion in a room, and when you leave it, that discussion stays in that room. So family, I just wanted to take a moment to come to you and just say, hey, if you're going through something, get some help, fam. Talk to somebody. You know, I get it, fam, because life has been real. You know, life has been real where I have got to the point at times where, you know, I felt like, why should I keep going? You know, why should I even get out the bed today? You know, that's how you feel sometimes. You know, like, man, I'm just gonna face this, you know. And it gets rough, fam. It gets rough, you know what I mean? And that's when drugs get involved and you get to drowning yourself in that and you realize that ain't gonna help you. Or you get into different habits and, you know, we realize the main thing is just to talk it through. Talk to somebody, see it through, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling you that I got everything together, because I don't, fam. You know, I'm seeking help myself, you know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, we don't hold these discussions, and these are some topics, family, that we really need to address, especially in the male community. You know, black males, we don't hold these discussions that much. We have a lot of mental issues and things we need to work out, but we don't know how to work it out, or we don't know how to talk about it. We don't know how to deal with it. And I really feel that we need to start breaking those curses and chains, family, so we can, you know, get over the hump and do better. So just wanted to say salute to everyone. Hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous weekend. Hope this March be great for you. Hoping great doors open for you this year, fam. It's number 7. It's going to be some perfect things going to happen. We just got to line ourselves up. We got to be ready physically, spiritually, and mentally. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. HogOn.